underestimate how grateful we are for the British Council and for HESPAL for this long journey that is worth every single investment, that has brought hundreds of Palestinian scholars together with your scholars here in an exchange program that has been really impactful in both sides. This is a two-way street. This is not just a one-way street. And how proud I am of our students here and hearing the three Muhammads. Is there a fourth Muhammad here? Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad.
That's the fourth Muhammad.
Yes. I very much understand what you have gone through in the last 5 months, all of you, particularly the ones who come from Gaza. Those were very difficult moments, very emotional, especially in light of what is happening back home and the images you receive, the phone calls you do, and at the same time, the failure of the international community to do anything substantial about it. And that may have left you feeling isolated, alone. But don't, please don't. First, you have your British friends and colleagues here in full support of you in every sense. And you have us, the Palestinian mission to the UK is your home, away from your home. Come for coffee, please. Once. You also have the Palestinian community here, and I have a message from them that they'd like to see you. You are their pride. And you have the British people, and what happened over the last few months have shown the worst of the UK, like last night in the Parliament, and the best of the UK, like what has been happening over the last 4.5 months. Millions upon millions, undeterred, outpouring love and respect and support and solidarity, calling for ceasefire and calling to uphold international law equally. Well, I don't need to tell you how significant education is in Palestine. I think it is our lifeline, it's our lifeblood. A nation that has lost its material base in the first Nakba in 1948 is a nation that has invested everything that is left, the little that was left, in generations. And I belong to the first Nakba, I'm the son of the first Nakba. And I was born in a refugee camp. And I was a scholar like yours, the Chevening side, not the HESPAL side. But I know exactly what our parents and grandparents, my community, have done for me and for you to be where we are today. Because the one lesson we learned is that it is the human capital that we need to invest in. It is the human side that is the most significant. We may lose our homes as we have been. We may lose our properties, but we will never lose you. And I think that strategy has paid off over the years. Many people are asking the question, why Palestinians have not been able to achieve our national goals? That is the wrong question. The right question is, how could we have survived all the conspiracies? And the answer to that is education. I think education is key to who we are. It's part of our identity. And that's why now we have near 100% literacy rate. That's why we have one of the highest PhD per capita graduates worldwide. Lena is here, she can attest to that. And that's why such programs are absolutely key to us. But that's exactly also why Israel has been targeting our education sector in Gaza and in the West Bank in a certain manner. They have literally bombarded Gaza's entire university stock. The 12 universities in Gaza have been bombarded. In the first month. And you know very well, Basim, that this is not a coincidence. This is meant, this is designed, because they know it's our lifeline. They know it's our lifeblood. They have destroyed 375 schools. That's 70%, 70+% of our school stock in Gaza. How many teachers they have killed? We have more than 650 students in Gaza without schools, and thousands of teachers now without schools and universities. So on the other hand, our enemy knows exactly how we strive and survive and thrive. And I cannot stress enough how significant your mission is in every sense, in every sense. And here I'd like to say that hearing you and hearing about literature and the words, Muhammad, it's crucial because, you know, it all starts with words. Israel would have not been able to do what it has done if it didn't use the words to cover its crimes. Words sometimes can lead to peace, and words can lead to war. Words can kill equally, if not more, than bullets. The way they frame you, the way they have been framing us for a long time. So please do focus on literature. Do focus on words. Bring our stories. We have so many beautiful stories. And challenge the words that come our side that means to defame us, frame us. Two-state solution. What does that mean? Really, what does that mean? As if there are no two states and we are going to create. There is a state called Israel occupying the other state, negotiations, processes, a path to peace. You know, all these words, gunmen. Whenever Palestinians are mentioned in the media, they are gunmen. So as if we are robbing a bank, not trying to defend our stolen land. And I can go on about the power of words that have been part and parcel of our oppression and you know, our own agony. And words that need to be said about our love and attachment to our land and identity and our ancestors and history. You know, I think great people like Mahmoud Darwish and many like him have captured who we are. Really. This is a nation that is filled with love and has been able to survive because of that, and has been able to invest in its generations because of that. But I am not exaggerating when I say that when I look at you, and I look at the new or younger Palestinian generation, there's not much difference between you and I in age, so don't smile that much. I am assured about the future because an educated people, a people filled with love and conviction about their past, their present, and their history, a people connected like you to the world, and I know your experience has allowed you to be exposed to the British culture, to the international arena, is an invaluable experience. So please gather it, hang to it, and go back to rebuild Gaza, and I agree, we will rebuild it. And I always say we don't want to rebuild it better or more beautiful, because for me Gaza was very beautiful, and I was there only 2 weeks before the 7th of October, but we will rebuild it. We will embrace our thousands of children who are orphaned, including the 17,000 now who are orphaned. We will teach them love again, love to who they are, love to their identity, and love to their future. And we will rebuild every university. Maybe then we'll rebuild them better and bigger. And we will rebuild every school. And I think with you, our friends and our brothers and sisters, the journey is assured. This is dark times, difficult times, emotional times, but please make sure that you are not alone, and make sure that your country is waiting for you. Thank you.